Alright, we ready?
No real introduction or anything. Last time you fell asleep. And as you begin to become conscious again, you kind of feel yourself laying on the floor or laying on the ground. As you open your eyes and you get to your feet, you see nothing around you. As a matter of fact, all you see around you is brightness, white light in every direction.
Okay. So I'm kind of in like a dream state. Semi-conscious.
What are you doing?
Can I roll an initiative? Or perception, whatever?
A perception?
I guess to see, yeah. See if there's anybody around or what.
Roll a perception check. Mm-hmm. What's your perception score?
I don't know.
Don't record for a month.
Sorry, everybody.
Forget how everything works.
Yeah. That happens when you work as much as I do.
What'd you roll?
A 5. Perception is +4, so that's a 9.
Okay. You don't see much else besides the brightness. It's just very bright. Not like hurting your eyes bright, but it's a white space.
Okay. Do I have any of my weapons on me?
Yes.
I got all my weapons?
Yes, you have everything.
Somebody was dumb enough to leave me with all my weapons. Okay. Got it. Alright. So, I ask if there's anybody there.
Now remember.
Specifically, I ask about Thales and Thane. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Hey. So you're yelling out Thane and Thales?
Yeah. Thane, Thales. Are y'all there? Where you at?
Your words just kind of echo. But
Okay, is there anybody here?
So your words echoing, and as you say that, you hear a voice, and I obviously can't do their voices, but it sounds like Thane, and he says, "What? Bachelor, where you at?"
I'm not sure.
Thales also says, where are you guys?
I'm in a white room. It's bright.
White room?
That's all I can see is brightness. It's white. That's it.
That's weird. Tell me when you get out. And at the same time, when you say a white room, this changes from just a white space, and you start to look around, and the white space stops not having form. When you look left, it's almost like a white wall, and you look up, and you're now like in a white box. It's 10 foot on every side, so it's pretty small.
Okay. So, can I try to attack the wall? Like, to break the wall down or cut it or whatever?
What exactly are you doing to the wall?
I want to take my hand axe and slash the wall, hit the wall.
Okay. Roll an attack roll. What is it? That look on your face.
There ain't no way. I would add.
It should be in your inventory, or no, you don't have your hand axes equipped on there, do you? It's plus strength, plus proficiency.
I don't know. It was a 4.
A 4 plus your strength modifier.
3. So
Plus
7.
your proficiency.
I don't know where the proficiency is at.
Plus 5. So 4 plus 5 is 9.
Plus the strength is.
No. That's you see that hand axe and where it says hit plus 5?
Yeah.
That means you add 5 to your attacks with a hand axe.
Okay.
That's a 9. You hit the surface of the wall and it doesn't even scratch. There's nothing. But you definitely hit the wall.
Okay. Alright. I want to use magic missile against the wall.
Okay. So you step to the other side of the room and launch your magic missile at this wall. 3. How does your magic missile manifest?
So they just come out from behind me and just.
So they just, you don't know where they came from. They just go
Yep.
around you.
Yep.
Okay. So almost like the Iron Spider suit,
Yep.
Spider-Man with the Iron Man's version where he has the spider.
They just pop
legs.
out from behind me and go.
Yep. They do 2 arcing around your shoulder and 1 over your head and hit the wall in the same spot at the same time. And as this happens, go ahead and roll, I think it's 1d4 per missile. I could be wrong. I can't remember what magic missile is off the top of my head.
Well, let's see here. Magic missile is 1d4 plus 1.
So roll 3d4 plus 3.
2, 3, and 1. So 6 plus 8.
What?
Or 6 plus 9.
6 plus 8? Where did you get the 8?
I don't know.
Okay, 9. As they hit this wall that you were aiming at, it doesn't really crumble or anything, but there is a hole. And outside of it is darkness.
Okay.
Now, this hole that is in the wall, it's not big, but it is big enough for you to crawl through.
If it's big enough for me to crawl through, it's got to be pretty good size. I'm a big old dude. Okay. So I crawl through the hole and into the dark.
As you crawl through the hole into the darkness, you kind of feel yourself, like it almost gets easier to crawl through that hole as you go. And when you finally get through it, you feel yourself hit the ground and you kind of do a somersault, and you're now kind of in the fetal position, and you feel yourself inside of what seems to be a barrel. And in this barrel, go ahead and roll me a perception check again. With advantage this time.
It's a D20, right?
Yes.
With advantage?
Yes.
There's a 16.
Plus 4. So
Plus
a
4.
dirty 20.
Yeah, a dirty 20.
What?
And that one.
Good thing I said. Well, no. Okay. So a dirty 20. You feel yourself. You're inside of a regular sized, like ale barrel. Obviously not with ale But you feel kind of a slight sway. Almost like you're on the ocean. And with your perception check, you're kind of hearing some voices from the other side of this barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really make out what they're saying, but then you hear the barrel shift and feel the barrel shift.
Okay. So I want to try to bust the barrel open.
Okay. Roll a d20 straight. Tell me what's on the face.
10.
10. How exactly are you trying to bust out of the barrel?
Well, I'm just kind of cramped up in a fetal position, so I just want to like push my arms out, my feet down, just kind of bust it open.
As you do that, you don't actually get it to bust open, but you do hear a creaking sound, and the voices and the moving of the barrel stop. And you kind of hear one whispering to the other, "What was that?" What was that? I don't know. I don't know what that was.
So now I'm going to try to kick the bottom of the barrel as hard as I can kick it.
Roll another d20 and just tell me what's on the face.
I don't know. 9.
9. Okay. This time, you don't bust the barrel again. You just get a big old thud on the bottom, and you hear a shift on the outside. They go, "You check it." "No, you check it." "No."
Get me out of here.
Upon hearing your voice in this moment, you don't sound like what you sounded like a couple of minutes ago when you yelled for Thane and Thales.
Uh-huh.
You sound much, much younger. By at least 12 years.
Okay. Let me out.
And at about that time, you hear the lid on top get a thud on top and a fling open, and someone grabs you by the scruff of your neck and goes, "There's a kid in here! Go get the captain." And he goes, What are you doing?"
I fell asleep.
"What?"
I fell asleep.
"You fell asleep in a barrel and ended up on our ship.
I guess so.
You realize we've been at sea for a week.
I was really tired.
You must be hungry, too."
Very.
And he goes, "Well, we're going to take you to the captain and see what he wants done with you." And he kind of pushes you towards the steps that are leading up from this story room.
Okay.
And he leads you up the stairs, and you currently are realizing
Mm-hmm.
that this is the Dead Sea. Just, it looks so much bigger than what you remember it. But then again, you also remember it this size from when you first went onto it.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. And he says, "So, okay, you fell asleep in the barrel, and no one checked to make sure this had alcohol in it and not a child."
Yeah, I was running away from home.
All right then. And he says, "Take a ride up there. Captain's quarters is... he should be right around in there." About the time you go through the doors onto the top deck, bright light is in your eyes now, and the sound of the ocean hitting the side of the ship, and the smell of salt water. You hear a door open to your right as you walk out. In here.
Who are you?
My name is Captain Caduceus. Get in here. Come on, then.
Okay, I'll walk in.
And he starts walking back towards his desk. Sit down. And he sits behind his desk.
I'd rather stand.
Sit down. You are on my ship without my knowledge. Now sit.
Okay. I'll sit down.
Now tell me, how did you stay hidden for a week on my ship?
I don't know. I was just hid in a barrel and I fell asleep.
You hid in a barrel and fell asleep.
Yep.
I doubt you've been asleep for a week.
I don't know how long I've been in the barrel.
Either way.
I had a little bit of food while I was in there and drink, but other than that,
You know what? Why?
I ran away from home.
Pretty young to be doing that, aren't you?
I can take care of myself.
Can you? Well, you know what? At least you can hide. That's one thing you got for you. Based on that, I see some potential in you. So you could stick around and I'll teach you a few things, alright?
Okay.
Now, in the meantime, grab a mop and mop the deck.
Can I get some food first?
Fine.
I have been in a barrel for a week.
Fine. Go. And as you walk out the door, you feel yourself fall again. You feel yourself fall again. And everything goes dark. And you begin to hear the sound of birds chirping.